That's right, Kat. We are getting very creative this morning and we're making something that is going to turn an ordinary furniture piece into something that is quite sophisticated and maybe even look like a designer piece. And this morning, our expert, our DIY editor for Ideas Magazine, Liesl Klutter, she is here and she's going to be helping us make this very, very interesting thing. Liesl, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, Julian.
Very, very good, thank you. Now, I see something that's quite beautiful on that side and you tell me that I can actually make that on my own.
And very simply so.
Very simply so too.
Absolutely.
Wow, please tell us what exactly are we using to turn this ordinary piece of furniture into something extraordinary?
Well, the technique is called silver leafing.
Okay.
Specifically using silver leaf. You also get gold leafing.
Yes.
That's a different look.
All right.
And basically it's just a craft technique that you can use to decorate furniture, but you can also use it on glass, on metal, or anything like that.
That's fantastic.
It's very simple.
That's very, very fantastic. So you don't actually have to go out and spend a lot of money when you're trying to upgrade or maybe give your place a makeover.
No, not really.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. What exactly do we need to start the silver leafing process?
All right, first of all, there's the glue that we use. It's a special glue used for silver leafing. It's called Size. So it makes it quite sticky. That you need first, and then also you've got your silver leaf, obviously.
All right.
It's a very thin and fragile kind of paper.
I can see there. It is quite delicate, yeah.
Yes, very delicate. So preferably you need to work in a room where it's draft-free and that you don't have too much air coming through because it will all be
So working outside on a windy day, not an option.
Not in Cape Town.
Okay, cool.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to apply the glue.
All right.
The Size. I've already applied some of it, but you can do it in stages. That would be the best because you don't want the whole thing to be full of glue and then you get sticky fingers.
Yes.
So I've already applied some glue over this area here.
Okay.
You need to let it dry for about 20 minutes before you can put your silver leaf on.
All right.
Then you need a soft brush. This is a really nice and like a natural kind of brush because you don't want to scratch your silver leaf. So what you're going to do is I prefer to use smaller blocks just because the silver leaf is quite big and because it's so delicate, you actually work with it much easier. So we're going to just cut it slightly smaller.
And this you can get at any craft store, am I right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
And it's actually not that expensive as you'd think it would be. So now you're going to slide your first sheet.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
Very careful. And if it drops, you can't move it again. So if it makes a little crease, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
So you start in the one end and you let it drop.
All right.
And you take your soft brush and you just wipe it on.
Oh, wow, look
Then
at
you're going
that.
to carry on with your second one.
All right.
And you need to try and make sure that it overlaps a little bit so that you don't have any spaces in between.
And the nice thing that if it does maybe make a little bit of fold, you can just say you've given it a rustic look, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I say for anything when I make a mistake. It's rustic. It's vintage.
Okay, as you can see, there's a few
There we
creases.
go, we've
Now
made it
we've got the
rustic.
rustic look. So you're going to carry on doing that. But let's try and move the next one over.
Okay. And can you use this on just furniture? You said in the beginning that you can use it on glass as well?
Yes, on glass. Obviously, you won't be able to wash it necessarily, so don't use something that you're going to use every day, like your favorite glasses.
Like maybe on the outside of a beautiful
vase or something like that, yes. So you can carry on like that. You can be more geometric if you want to. So basically, then you're going to carry on with the whole furniture piece or whatever area you want to cover. And then you're going to take your brush. You'll see where it overlaps. You basically can remove that section.
Wow, look at
so
that.
what you would do is you would actually just brush it off completely.
Okay.
And then as you continue, you obviously need to try and cover the whole area. Let's just finish that section just to finish it off.
I absolutely love this because I've got quite a few things in my room that could do with a little bit of a makeover. So instead of replacing it all together,
and it's really
why not just silver leaf? I know.
So then once you're done, you'll take maybe just a sort of a harder brush like the sponge brush, just to make sure you get all the bits and pieces off. And then where there's areas in between, you've got a silver powder that you can use afterwards. And you just take your brush, just a small tip, and you literally just fill in all those little areas.
Very nice.
And you have a beautifully finished surface.
That is very, very nice. And then you just
brush
wipe
it off. This is obviously just our little sample. And there you've actually silver leafed.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I would love to try this myself. And of course, see what I can upgrade in my room. Very, very nice. Thank you so much,
Yes, you're
Liesl.
welcome.
This has been absolutely fascinating. And I'm sure everybody will enjoy actually making this in their homes. If you would like to see what we did again, here's a recap.
Sand table and wipe with damp cloth. Paint bedside table with universal undercoat. Leave to dry, then paint with base color. Then start applying Silverleaf to dry surface using a soft, flat paintbrush. Continue this across the whole surface and leave to dry. For the legs and other tricky places, repeat one small area at a time. To complete, seal the bedside table with 2 coats of a varnish that is suitable for use on Silverleaf.
And there you have it, and like Liesl said, anybody can do this. The best part about it is that it's easy, it's cost effective, and hey, it's a great way to basically upgrade that ordinary furniture and turn it into something sophisticated and even designer looking as well. Thank you, Liesl, for joining us on Expresso today.
Welcome.
You're always welcome, always bring us such lovely, lovely crafts to do.
Yes, true.
Awesome stuff. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this as much as we did. If you did miss it, it'll be on our Expresso website, so go and check it out there. We'll be right back after the break. We've got your Express News again after this.